Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Brandon at BNR. We've got our Shop Sonic here on the dyno, ready to do some pulls for you. We did go ahead and wrap up the coilover install for you guys and went and got an alignment on it, and we immediately got it put on the dyno here to start doing some testing and throwing some parts at it for you guys. So today the plan is to do some pulls on the stock tune. We're also going to tune it with an OTS map, and then we are going to put a Protune on it and show you guys the dyno gains that you can get from that. Just to show you guys here, this car is a pretty high mileage car. We've got 131,000 on the dash here. We did pick this thing up for $2,000 on Facebook Marketplace, and you know, we buttoned things up, did our regular maintenance to it, and we got it to where it's at now to start testing for you guys. So we've got it running and warmed up here. I've got the dyno set up ready to go, and we will go ahead and get into these stock runs for you guys. Alright guys, that was our first stock run there. We're going to go ahead and just repeat the same thing, same test, and show you guys the consistency that this will make. Keep in mind that this is a hub dyno and should be more accurate than a traditional roller dyno, and try and get you guys some accurate numbers here for a real life scenario car. Alright guys, that was our second stock pull there. On our first run we had 110 horsepower, and on our second run we had 103. 7 horsepower difference, but with the car getting a little warm in between runs, that's as expected, and we're going to call that accurate there. So we'll go ahead and let the car cool off, get the OTS tune flashed on, and go ahead and get those runs for you guys. We got the car hooked up with our HP tuners here on the laptop, and we're getting ready to flash our OTS tune. We'll just show you guys here a little bit of the process that we're doing for the flashing. Alright guys, and as you can see, we've just got the flash loading up here, the OTS tune. We're going to go ahead and let this run, get the car started up, and we'll see you guys back when we're ready to run the dyno. Got the Sonic all warmed up here. We've got our data logging going, and we've got the dyno all set up with the OTS tune. We're going to go ahead and get a couple runs in for you and show you the numbers for that. So as you guys can see right there, we went ahead and made 174 with our OTS tune. Quite a big jump from our better run on the stock tune. That was 110 horsepower. We're gonna go ahead and do another run for you here and show you the numbers of that one as well. Alright guys, so we went ahead and did the second run on our OTS tune there. We made 168 on that second run there. Again, keep in mind, with the car getting a little hot and whatnot, our numbers will continue to drop as we do the runs back to back here. But again, going back to our comparison on that stock run compared to the OTS, that was, we'll call it a 60 horsepower jump just with our OTS tune. I'll go ahead and pull up the stock graph here and the OTS graph. That way you guys can see a little comparison of that. Alright, now that you guys can see what our OTS tune did compared to stock there, we'll go ahead and let the car cool down and get ready to flash our Protune on, and we will show you the numbers between stock, OTS tune, and our Protune, and we will see you guys when we get that tune flashed and get ready to do our next runs. Alright guys, we're back. We let the car cool down a little bit and we went ahead and flashed on our Protune. We are data logging the car again, and we've got the dyno all set up here. We'll go ahead and get you some numbers for the Protune here and see you guys at the end of this run. Alright guys, so as you can see there, we did hit 172 horsepower for the Protune, which was very similar to our OTS tune that we had previously. But again, we are on the stock turbo, and you know, there is a limit to that. So with the Protune being said, it is more fine-tuned for this vehicle here, and we were able to get quite a bit more mid-range power and boost control on the Protune itself. So we'll go ahead and do one more run for you guys and then show you guys the stock versus Protune numbers. As you guys can see on that second run there, we actually did make a little bit more. We made 178 and 176 foot-pounds of torque there. Again, a lot more mid-range power and boost control with the Protune here. I'll go ahead and switch the graph over for you guys to show you the stock versus Protune, so you can see our stock is the black line here, and our Protune is this orange line here. You can see a much higher ramp, very smooth graph here. I'll go ahead and show you guys the OTS versus the Protune as well. You can see very similar graphs, but again, we do gain a bit more low end and mid-range power. You can see the peak power is just about the same here, but you do get a little more mid-range here. And that's going to wrap it up for our stock versus OTS versus Protune for you guys on the stock configuration. We're going to let this thing cool down and establish a game plan for what we want to start throwing parts at it. And we will show you guys install videos with that stuff as well, and show you guys the dyno runs when we get those parts installed. We'll see you guys in the next one.